keep seeing all these countries trying to build the next Dubai, and they keep failing. And today, I want to explain why Dubai's success can be replicated and what this means for anyone considering to make Dubai their home base. I'm Hamid Ali, born and raised in Dubai, and I've watched this city transform from a small trading port into a global powerhouse. More importantly, I've seen dozens of attempts to copy the Dubai model and fall flat on their faces. You know, you've heard of the projects that call themselves the Dubai of the Southeast Asia or the Dubai of Europe, invested heavily in infrastructure, creating the special economic zones. And after more than a decade, they're still trying to achieve what Dubai accomplished organically. The pattern is always the same with them. It's big promises, massive investments, sophisticated marketing, and then not so much. Empty buildings, delayed timelines, a lot of explanations about why things didn't work out as planned. By the way, if you're ready to make Dubai your strategic base and want to do it right, then reach out to me directly with Instagram at DubaiCats or DubaiCats.com. I'll help you understand how to leverage Dubai's unique advantages for your own business and lifestyle goals. Now back to what these projects don't understand. Dubai's success isn't just about tax incentives and free zones. What made it unique is the combination of factors that came together at exactly the right time and exactly the right place. And most importantly, with the right leadership structure. First, Dubai had support in its development from the very beginning. The Trucial States Development Fund paid for schools, hospitals, roads, and infrastructure in the poorer Northern Emirates before there was any economic return. That foundation was crucial, and it's something these copycat projects don't have. But here's what's really important. This is where every other attempt fails. Dubai's ruler, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, didn't just create policies and hope private developers would build the city. He monopolized the development through companies like A'mar, which is technically private, but essentially an arm of his vision for the city. The largest investor in A'mar is Dubai's Sovereign Wealth Fund, owned by his nephew. And the second largest is Dubai Holding, the Sheikh's personal investment portfolio. The CEO of A'mar has said publicly that he doesn't do anything without talking to His Royal Highness first. This isn't about really corruption. This is strategic control that ensures his vision gets executed properly. Compare that to these other projects where they're trying to get private developers to fund everything. Private developers want guaranteed returns, but you can't guarantee returns without infrastructure. And you cannot build infrastructure without upfront investment. It's a chicken and egg problem. And that Dubai solved by having the government control the entire development process. And here's something these copycat projects completely miss. Dubai's success is built on a culture of trade and openness that goes back over a century. As far as 1901, Dubai was declared a free city for Arab and Persian traders. By 1971, when it joined the UAE, it was already wealthy because of its openness to trade and people. You can't just declare a place open for business and expect that the whole culture will develop overnight. It takes generations to build the trust, the relationships, and institutional knowledge that makes a trading hub work. And when I see these new projects trying to create this culture artificially, they bring in expat managers, they copy Dubai's laws, and they even try to copy the architecture. But culture isn't something you can import. It has to develop organically over time. And when we look at the geographic advantage, Dubai sits at the crossroads of Europe, Asia, Africa, and it's a natural hub for trade finance and logistics. You can't just decide to build that geographic advantage somewhere else. I mean, you can try, but geography is geography. I mean, if you think about it, Dubai International Airport is one of the busiest in the world because of this location. The port of Jebel Ali is a natural transshipment hub. And these aren't things you can create artificially. They're geographic realities that took thousands of years to develop. And not only about the geographic advantage, which other locations might have, but they often lack the combination of strategic positioning, political stability, and business-friendly environment that Dubai actually offers. And let's talk about the timing that made it all possible. I mean, if you think about it, the Dubai's boom happened during the perfect storm of global financial conditions. The early 2000s saw massive liquidity, low interest rates, and global appetite for emerging market investments. And money was cheap. Investors were looking for yield, and Dubai offered both the safety and the returns. If you look at the projects trying to replicate Dubai today, they're facing completely different global conditions. Higher interest rates, more regulatory scrutiny, less appetite for speculative real estate investments, and the window that Dubai capitalized is now pretty much has largely closed. Plus, Dubai had the advantage of being early. When they started building the financial center and free zones, there wasn't much competition. Now, every region has free zones and special economic zones. The novelty factor here is pretty much gone. Dubai also benefits from political stability that many regions trying to copy, and it simply doesn't have. The UAE has had the same leadership structure for decades, with clear succession planning even to the future to come, and consistent policies. When investors put money into Dubai, they know the rules aren't going to change dramatically for the next decade. Many other regions have political systems where policies can change dramatically with each election cycle or political shift. So why would an international investor commit to a 20-year project in a place where government might change the rules in 2 years? Which in Dubai, in that case, when they plan, it is set. And this is something I explain to my clients all the time. When you're choosing where to base your business or your wealth, political stability matters more than tax rates. You can plan around 9% tax rate that is stable, but you can't plan around the 0% tax rate that might become 30% after the next election. Now let's talk about the infrastructure investment reality. Building Dubai required massive upfront infrastructure investment with no guarantee of returns. The government built roads, airports, ports, utilities, and telecommunications infrastructure before there was even demand for it. They built it and hoped people would come, and so they did. Most regions trying to copy Dubai want private investors to fund the infrastructure, but private investors won't build infrastructure without guaranteed returns, and you can't guarantee returns without existing infrastructure. It's a classic chicken and egg problem, and Dubai solved this by having the government make the initial investment and then gradually privatizing as the infrastructure proved successful. But that requires having the capital to make those investments upfront, which many regions actually don't have. And if you think about the infrastructure is suitable for the wealthy individuals. If you think about it, Dubai attracts wealth by offering a complete lifestyle package. It's not just the business opportunities, but luxury, real estate, international schools, world-class healthcare, and social infrastructure. This requires massive investment in lifestyle amenities that don't generate immediate returns. And most copycat projects focus on the business side, but they have ignored the lifestyle infrastructure that actually attracts high net worth individuals. They'll build the office towers, but forget about the schools, the hospitals, the shopping, the entertainment that wealthy families actually care about. I see this all the time with my clients. They're not just looking for a place to park their business, they're looking for a place to live. And that means they need the full ecosystem, not just a free zone with tax benefits. So overall, Dubai has set itself not to be a short-term opportunity, but a long-term strategic advantage. While other regions spend billions trying to build the Dubai copies, Dubai continues to evolve and strengthen its position as the Middle East business and financial hub. This is exactly why I would focus on helping clients establish themselves properly in Dubai rather than chasing the latest emerging business hub that promised to be the next Dubai. There's no next Dubai. There's only one Dubai. And the sooner you establish yourself here properly, the more you will benefit from these sustainable competitive advantages. So if you're ready to make Dubai your strategic base and want to do it right, reach out to me directly on Instagram at DubaiCash or DubaiCash.com, and I'll help you understand how to leverage Dubai's unique advantages for your business and lifestyle goals. Advantages that simply can't be replicated anywhere else in the world.